I've been dreaming of traveling to Egypt for years. I still remember reading archaeology books as a kid, fascinated by the discoveries from the land of the Pharaohs. This trip was a dream come true. I always wanted my first visit to Egypt to be special, but I didn't know I would spend 2 weeks in this amazing country in such good company. During my first visit to Egypt, we will explore Cairo with its amazing historical spots, go on an adventurous trip to a remote oasis in the desert, Siwa, do a quick one-day visit to Alexandria, and spend the long weekend in Aswan visiting the UNESCO monuments of the Egyptian civilization. Getting a visa on arrival was not difficult. The overall airport experience in Cairo is super smooth. My friends in Cairo ordered transportation from the airport as I did arrive quite late in the night. Excited for my first day of exploration in the capital of Egypt. Our first day of exploration starts with the Citadel of Cairo. We decided to hire a professional tour guide. It's way better to hear the stories about love, triumph and fall from someone with deep knowledge of Egypt's turbulent history. Citadel of Cairo, also known as the Citadel of Saladin, is a magnificent medieval fortress. This grand structure was initially built by the legendary leader Saladin and has been a cornerstone of Egyptian history. On our way to the Citadel, we passed the famous Garbage City, a story worth a separate video, but maybe during my next visit to Egypt. Situated on a hill near Cairo center, the Citadel was the heart of Egyptian governance and the residence of its rulers for nearly 700 years, from the 13th century until the 19th century. Its strategic location on the Mokadam Hills offered a commanding view to the city, making it a formidable and impressive fortification in its time. It's super nice weather today. In the morning was a bit gloomy, there was like some kind of a fog, but now it cleared up and it's hot and nice, and I'm so happy to be here, Cairo. You're beautiful. In the 19th century, Muhammad Ali Pasha played a pivotal role in transforming the citadel. He demolished older buildings, replacing them with new palaces and monuments, shaping much of its present appearance. The citadel's historical journey continued into the 20th century, serving as a military garrison before opening to the public in 1983. And what is really more exciting for me is that from here you can see the pyramids up there. Woohoo! Over there, you can see it. It's absolutely stunning. It's my first time actually seeing the pyramids with my eyes, and it's ooh. The Alabaster Mosque was constructed between 1830 and 1857 and was designed by a prominent Turkish architect inspired by the Blue Mosque in Istanbul. The Alabaster Mosque stands on the remains of old Mamluk structures. The initial alabaster panels of the mosque were repurposed for Abbas I's palaces, leading to the walls being covered with wood panels to resemble marble. The mosque features clear Ottoman architectural style chosen by Muhammad Ali to symbolize Egypt's emerging independence. Its design includes a central dome surrounded by smaller domes and two Turkish-style minarets reaching 82 meters in height. Constructed mainly of limestone, possibly from the Great Pyramids of Giza, the mosque's lower story and forecourt are adorned with alabaster. The mihrab, highlighted by the semicircular dome, is a prominent feature of the southeastern wall. Significant historical artifact is the tower clock in the outer yard, a gift from French King Louis Philippe, symbolizing the cultural exchange of the time, including the relocation of the Luxor obelisk to Paris. Fun fact: the clock of the tower never worked. This mosque, with its rich history and architectural grandeur, stands as a symbol of Egypt's historic evolution. Recognized by UNESCO as part of the historic Cairo World Heritage Site, the Citadel encapsulates the golden age of Islamic Cairo in the 14th century. Despite its elaborate defenses, the Citadel remarkably never faced a real siege. It remains a historical emblem reflecting the political and cultural evolution of Cairo and Egypt over the centuries. Next on our list is a captivating exploration of Coptic Cairo, a unique and historically rich part of Egypt's capital, often overshadowed by its more famous minarets and pyramids.
Just like this innocent woman and the Roman Emperor.
This area is celebrated as a bastion of Christianity in Old Cairo. Here, ancient churches, some dating back to the 4th century AD, stand as enduring symbol of the time when pharaonic religion had faded and Islam was yet to emerge. One of the most striking landmarks in Coptic Cairo is the Babylonian fortress, a Roman construction from around 100 AD. Captured by the Arab conquerors in 6041 AD, this fortress demarcated Upper and Lower Egypt and was a vital point where a canal linked the Nile River to the Red Sea. In the heart of Coptic Cairo stands the Hanging Church, or El Mu'allaka, established in 690 AD. This church earned its name due to its unique location above a fortress gatehouse, giving the impression of being suspended in the air. These churches mark the evolution of religious practices in Egypt. It's also believed that the Holy Family sought refuge here during their flight from Herod. The church, a pioneering example of the basilica style in Egypt, houses 110 icons, some dating back to the 8th century, crafted from ebony and ivory. Another significant site is the Saint Sergas and Bacchus Church, or Abu Serga, believed to be the oldest church in Egypt. Established in the 4th century, this church is famous for its crypt, marking the resting place of the Holy Family during their journey into Egypt. Coptic Cairo serves as a living museum, a testament to the rich tapestry of religious and cultural history in Egypt, bridging the gap between the ancient pharaonic religions and the advent of Islam. After a day of full exploration, it's time to slow down and enjoy the beautiful Nile River. What a better end of the day than a boat ride on the Nile. There are many boats you can negotiate and embark on a private tour. If you're lucky enough, you might be able to navigate the boat. The views are breathtaking.
Who is behind the boat? Woohoo! I'm on the Nile!
If you expect a calm evening by the Nile, you're on the wrong trip. The sunset time is when the locals go for a walk, eat or catch up with friends. What a better place than the banks of the Nile, with mixed with the locals and the crazy traffic. You have to, if you want to feel the spirit of Nile, the charm of Cairo and the legacy of Egypt. That's all for today. Stay tuned for yet another full day of exploration. The must-visit Egyptian Museum and the Museum of Egyptian Civilization. If you enjoyed my first day of Egypt exploration, please consider subscribing to my channel, leaving a comment or liking my video. See you soon, Habibis.